Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. We're doing another coffee grind. I got my luscious house coat, I got my cup of joe, and we're ready to go. And we're going to talk today about a couple different things. One, yesterday I was involved in a pre-sale for the Chaos Legion packs. I sent almost $24,000 US to somebody that I barely know, but I trusted because of reputation, and that was rewarded with a ton of things. And I'm going to share that with you in this video. Also, I want to talk to you about SPS. The price dropped dramatically, and I think we might have a justification for maybe a buy here. I can't give you any financial advice, but I'm thinking about reallocating some value into that. And this is on the back of me spending $8,000 yesterday to get into that pre-sale. So I need to replenish the reserves, and it dipped, so that's great. But then also I want to talk to you about the evaluation, a fundamental consideration around the valuation for SPS that might interest you. Okay, so that's what we're talking about today. Let's get into it. So first of all, like I said yesterday, I was involved in a pre-sale group buy using cardauctions.com, and cardauctions.com is founded by Marcus Wahl. Marcus Wahl, I did a video yesterday, you probably saw it, lots of people, 1,400 views already. Marcus Wahl is the founder of cardauctions.com, card auctions with the Z at the end there, cardauctions.com, and that's one of the marketplaces where you can buy and sell and trade and rent Steam monsters or Splinterlands cards. And so I found him by a Discord post in my Discord from a user that just comments and leaves his Splinter Talks post. I followed it, I read it, I got interested, I followed up with Marcus's Discord, and then he personally reached out to me so that I could better understand what he was offering. And so I felt really satisfied with what I was getting into based on his reputation and the collateral he had set up. I explained all of that in great detail with a 30-minute video yesterday. If you want to know more, go check that out. But I say it here now because I wanted to show you that I already have there's my Legionnaire title. Yes, I am a Legionnaire. That's awesome. That's 100,000 airdrop points. And here's my Chaos Legion packs. I received 1,254 as a product of my investment with him. With that pool, I had 16 before that, so 1,254. That's pretty cool. That's better than I would have got if I went on my own. A lot better. I think I did the math in the video. It was roughly $1,100 US more than I would have got on my own. And here's the other thing that I talked about, but I couldn't properly unpack. By investing with this pre-sale pool, what you end up getting is CAAD tokens, CAAD, and their first sale. I should see if I can. Let's see if I can dark mode this. People explore. I would think there would be an option here. No. I know that's super bright on you guys, but I don't see a dark mode option with Hive Engine. If somebody knows about a dark mode option with Hive Engine, can you tell me in the description or in the comments, and I'll try to make that change. But here's the deal. So you get these tokens. You get one token for every pack you buy through Marcus Wahl and through cardauctions.com. And so what do you get? You get this is a proportional ownership of those collective cards that can't be distributed. The ones that are earned mathematically, but that are not guaranteed to your account or to my account. So when you buy 50 and the other guy buys 50, and then 8 other people buy 50, what happens? You get 1,000. And so once you get 1,000, I guess it's something like that. Once there's 20 people who buy 50, that's 1,000 packs, and there's that guarantees like a gold foil. But that's not anyone's gold foil exactly. It's just collectively owned by the group. How do we figure that out? Well, CAAD tokens is the proportional ownership of that asset. And so what are they? You get one of these for every pack you buy, meaning you have, if you buy 1,254 packs like I did, you get 1,254 CAAD like I did. And I have them in my wallet over here. Well, you can see in small print I've got 1,234 because I did list 10 just to see if maybe there's some buyers out there. There was obviously a big candle up here. Someone wanted a few more of them and paid a good price for it. But I just listed like 10 to see. I think I listed 20. Yeah, I did. I listed 20. I don't want to sell it though. I really like the idea of having a slice of that revenue stream whether it's like card rental revenue, or whether it's the SPS that's being generated as a product of holding those assets, or eventually whether it's selling those cards and then having access to a proportion of that investment. I think that's a great idea. I think it's an excellent and fair way to do it. I just want to say kudos to what Marcus is doing, and I know this is a ton of work. That's the other thing, guys. This is a ton of work. People think that it's just like, you know, no big deal. Like he just takes the SPS, he takes the vouchers, and he buys it and sends it out. It's a million steps. And it's like, it's calculating exactly how many SPS are owed at exactly the right time. And then there could be slippage in dealing with that, maybe eating some of that cost. I don't really know how he handles that. And then, you know, some people aren't there when he calls and says, hey, I need the SPS. So then what? He just puts it out of his own pocket? I think he does actually in certain situations. But what a stress and an annoyance, because frankly, that's losing SPS airdrops for him. That's him putting his own resources out to help the community. Then it's hours and hours of, you know, back and forth on Discord trying to, you know, assuage concerns, like with people like me who are concerned, rightly, right? We have questions, we want them answered. That makes perfect sense. And he's super willing to do that. But I just want to say thank you, Marcus, because I see how much work it is. And, you know, you are doing an amazing service for the community, because you're enabling people with, you know, even as low as 5 vouchers to get a 6th for free. And one voucher costs $20. So one free pack is worth $24 US. So when someone comes up and they get 5 packs through you, they're getting $24 worth of free assets that they wouldn't otherwise. Not to mention they're going to get these 5 CAAD, which are currently selling around $10 or $11 each. And that's a proportional ownership of those group assets. It's a really cool and exciting way to do it. And I wouldn't do it if I didn't know that there was collateral and a reputation backing it. But I felt confident, and I just wanted to share with you this morning, guys, that it worked for me. And I would encourage you to check out his Discord if you have any questions. One side note, somebody yesterday dropped me a Discord comment. This is related to the card auctions. He said, in my video, I implied that you would get a free Dr. Blight for the 50 free packs you might earn when you buy bulk. Like if you buy 1,000 packs, if you give 1,000 vouchers to the group buy, you're going to get a certain number of free packs. Those free packs do not actually get you Dr. Blights. I was mistaken about that. That was my mistake. I checked with Marcus after the fact. That's actually that's not how that works. You get your Dr. Blights based on the number of vouchers you sent. Okay? I hope that's crystal clear. And what else? Okay, let's move into SPS. So SPS plummeted. Well, I don't know if you could say plummeted, but it was around 44 cents, and now it's around what? 39? So, you know, that's pretty significant. And I think it was lower earlier. I think when I turned on, it was around 37. So that's pretty crazy. Let's see. And could it go? Then I saw in my Discord people saying like, "Oh, it's going to go lower." You know, should I sell now? I wish I sold earlier. And I think this is you never want to buy green candles, guys. Like this is like fundamental investing 101. Like you don't chase green candles. If you're serious about a token or about an asset, you accumulate while it's in the red. If you're serious. I'm not saying you buy everything that's going down. That's not thinking. I'm saying if you've already come to the conclusion that SPS is valuable, it's a meaningful long-term hold, then you accumulate when it's dipping. And this is a pretty significant dip. We were at 60 cents on the 10 days ago. We were at 10 days ago we were at 59.5 cents. And so we've come down, what is that? Roughly 33% maybe? Right? It's about a third. 20 cents off of 60. Yeah, it's roughly a third of the value we lost. That's a big decline. That's a good, if you're long-term bullish on SPS, that's a good and interesting opportunity. Again, I don't know your situation. Don't buy things because I like them. I've done a ton of research and I am excited about Splinter Shards. I'm excited about Splinterlands. I believe in the long-term fundamentals and the growth of this game. And I think governance token opportunities that this will offer, not to mention you know, the staking rewards, not to mention the vouchers that come from it, not to mention the rank battle rewards and the brawl battle rewards, which are all planned. I think the brawl battle rewards are planned. I've only heard that through the rumor mill. The others I know are happening. So there's a ton of things that are coming with this, and I want it. I sold 8,000 yesterday to get into that pre-sale, but that was at 44 cents. Now I want to replenish that. Today I'm gonna take a bite, as long as it doesn't shoot up while I'm, you know, editing or whatever. But here's the reason I wanted to bring it to your attention. I want to talk about SPS. Somebody in Discord today, Sid Hartaz. Thank you very much for this comment, dude. This is all you. I'm going to send you 500 DEC. Send your comment. Send your description, your in-game name to me, please. He says, "Hey Dwayne, sorry to disturb you. I just wanted to share with you some calculations I ran on SPS and the vouchers for the second phase. The second phase being when we double our inflation of the vouchers." So he says, according to the 66,666 vouchers dropped daily and the calculator for the phase one, I found that every 2,500 SPS staked will give you 1 voucher a day for 30 days, which is true. I wasn't sure about that, so he wrote me so early. I was tired, and I said, like, I'll get back to you. But I went over to splintercards.com and I looked at the Chaos Legion presale voucher calculator, and I said, what if I invested 2,500 SPS? How many staked? Let's say I had 2,500 staked, and it calculates down here. I would get half a voucher per day. That's based on the 30. See, look, that's based on 33,000 daily vouchers. But in his math, he's saying during phase 2, when we go 66,666 per day, this amount of SPS, based on current staking, which can vary, would equate to roughly 1 voucher per day. So let's carry on back with his notes. So he says, if we take into consideration that vouchers go for $20 right now, while vouchers are printed at 33,000 a day rate, and if we imagine it's $10 when they double, when the inflation of the vouchers doubles, that means 1 SPS will give you 12% or 12 US cents. One SPS will give you 12 US cents. I'm gonna look at the math with you. I'm gonna unpack that a bit with you in a minute here, but it is true. Based on a $10 voucher. If you think the vouchers are going to be worth $10 in month 2, then when the inflation doubles, which I roughly do, I think that's probably true, then this makes perfect sense. And he goes on to say, with the price of SPS at roughly 40 cents, I think that's a huge return of roughly 1% day. 1% daily. That is crazy. He's right. It's roughly 33%. Based on that math, based on a $10 voucher, based on 40 cent SPS, it is roughly 33% bonus on a month return. So let's look at it. The first thing is, look, if I had 2,500 SPS and I was getting, if 2,500 voucher SPS is going to get you 30 vouchers in a month, which again, I showed you that, right? Splinter Cards, 2,500 is going to get you, it says here half of 1, but remember, this is during the current voucher drop at 33,000. So when you double this, you double that. And so the math is going to be true. It'll be 2,500 is at, when the voucher drop rate is 66,000 per day, you're going to get 1 a day, assuming there's not a ton of new SPS staked. Okay. So it's going to be roughly 1 a day at 2,500 SPS. Okay. We go back and we say that's going to give you 1 a day equals 30 vouchers in a month. 30 vouchers in times $10 per voucher is $300. So 2,500 vouchers or $300 divided by 2,500 vouchers equals 12 US cents per SPS. You're getting 12 US cents from the vouchers for that month per SPS. And so we go over to the calculator number 2 and we can say, I think it's 12 US cents. That's the profit per SPS per month, and you divide that by the current price of SPS, which was what? Current so it's 30, let's call it 39 cents. By 0.39. So look, that's almost a 31% price appreciation or return on your investment. You see that? Like if you went out today and bought 2,500 SPS today and staked it for well, not today, sorry, when the next, you had it ready for the moment when the 66,000 vouchers are going to start being printed, which I think is December 8th. Somebody comment in down below. Is that December 8th? When the second phase begins and when the 66,666 vouchers are going to be issued per month. If you have 2,500 SPS and you buy them today at 40 cents or 39 cents and you have them ready to be staked, you're going to get 12 cents per SPS, which is a 30% return on your 1 month investment. And of course, you're gonna still have the SPS returns, right? You're going to get SPS staking reward, which is like 50%, I think, right now, isn't it? It's still 50% APR on the SPS. So you're going to stake those. You're going to get 50% APR. You're also going to get the 30 vouchers, which, like we said, is going to be roughly $300 US, which is 12 cents per SPS. It becomes very interesting, doesn't it? It's like 30% of your cost can be recouped in the first month. And then, you know, again, are you long-term bullish on SPS or not? Do you think that the game is going to bigger places or not? If you do believe in it long-term, then holding the assets makes a lot of sense. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.